So, what is up YouTube? It is Scarebirds here. Welcome back to another video. Today, I am going to be showing you guys the locations of all 11 fairy souls in the Dwarven Mines. The Dwarven Mines is the new Skyblock update, and there is a new island, basically, and there are 11 new fairy souls to find. As you can see, there are 11 new fairy souls in the Dwarven Mines, and I'm going to be showing you guys all the locations today. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. If I'm going too fast for you, you can always slow down the video or pause. So anyway, right when you spawn, you'll see the guy, Reese. If you walk forward, you'll see the bank, and you'll see this building. On top of this building, the building with the blacksmith, on top of this building, there's a little wooden platform, so you're going to want to go up to that. By the way, for this tutorial, I'm using an aspect at the end. If you have ender pearls, you can also use those if you can't afford an aspect at the end. But I'm going to be using an aspect at the end. So anyway, right when you're here, on this wooden platform, you just want to teleport right up to this, this fire-like thing, I guess that's what you would call it, from this platform. It's just right up there, and right on it is the fairy soul. So yeah, once you got that fairy soul, you can just drop down and head towards the king's place. If you don't know where the king is, he's just right over this way, right through that doorway. The king is over this way, past that bridge. So yeah, just head down to the end of the bridge, past the castle guards, but instead of going up to the king over there, you're gonna want to turn left. And there's a little indent down in the lava right here, so you're just going to want to fall down that, and there's your second fairy soul. So yeah, you can go back out, head back down the bridge again, and once you get to the end, you can just head down this way. So instead of going back up there, head down this area. It's a pretty obvious area to know, so just head down this area, down into the mines, but instead of keeping going, turn up, and at the top of this, if you head up on top of the doorway right here, there is a fairy soul by some mossy cobblestone, which is the universal sign of a fairy soul. So from here, right across, there is a little thing, like some railroads right here. You're going to want to head right over to this. Then walk over here and head down this bridge, and there's like this little indent in the wall right here. And if you go through this indent, there's this little lake here, and if you turn right, there's some leaves. So you're just want to kind of head up to those, and then there's the fairy soul right on top of this. You can get to that relatively easily. So yeah, now that you've done that, you're gonna want to come back down, head back through it, head back down the bridge, and get back onto the rails. But instead of going back there, keep heading down the rails on the left side until you get to the cliffside veins right over here. Head down to the cliffside veins. Keep walking around the mountain until you get into this cave right here. It's right past the cliffside veins. This is actually where you get a secret quest, where you get a fallen star helmet, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about fairy souls. So right up here, on the top right of the room, or top left, or whatever, there's a fairy soul right up here. So yeah, now we're going to drop back down, and we're going to go right back out. We're going to drop down towards the Divan's Gateway and go towards the Ice Walkers. Once you're at the Ice Walkers, you just want to turn right and head right up here. Just this way, through this area, until you see this gold. Once you see the gold, that's when you're doing it right. Once you get into this room, turn left down this thing, and then drop down right here. And there's a little platform over there with some grass on it. So just want to go up to that, and there's your next fairy soul. So now you're going to want to head back up towards this. Basically retrace your steps back to the gold. Once you're at the gold right here, keep walking forward through this area and turn right, and you'll see this little nice railroad looking area thing. Head down the rails until you get to this cave. Head down the rails on the right side until you get to this cave area. There should be a campfire right here, and there's a bridge up here. If you go up to this bridge and walk this way, there's a fairy soul right in this little room, and there's another fairy soul in this room on this green flag thing. If you manage to get yourself on top, which is a little bit tricky to do, but if you manage to get yourself on top of right here, you can get another fairy soul right there. So anyway, going back out onto the rails right over here, keep heading down the rails until you get to the bottom, and then keep following the left rail. So when you get down here, there's two rails, follow the left one. Keep going until you find Dirt Man. You're going to want to go into this area. There's a little leaf bridge thing right here. Go up to that. So you just head up to the leaf bridge, and then there is a little little alcove with some stairs right here to find. So you're just going to grab that fairy soul right up here by another dirt man. Then head back to where you saw this guy, come back out, and then continue to follow the rail. Soon it'll split up into 2 parts. Instead of following the same rail, go to the new left one. And you're going to want to follow that down this little bridge instead. Be kind of careful here, you could fall off, and the ghosts are very deadly. They're already damaging me. Great. So when you get to the end, drop down here on the snow. Keep walking down this way, and once you're on this little snow area right here, there's a little fairy soul in the crack, which is 10 out of 11 fairy souls. Already? We're already almost done. Let's go. And come back onto the rail. Again, follow the left one until you make it out to this area, this wide open area right here. You're going to want to turn left. You're going to see some TNT and some gold ore with a mossy cobblestone. Go down under this, and there is a fairy soul. So guys, that is 11 out of 11. We're already done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like if you want to see more content like this, guides for Skyblock and some other stuff. Yeah, bye.